Forensic investigation is the application of scientific and analytical techniques to collect, analyze, and interpret physical, chemical, and biological evidence from crime scenes, accidents, or other incidents. The goal of forensic investigation is to uncover the truth by examining and interpreting evidence in order to establish what happened and who was involved. Forensic investigators use a range of methods and techniques, including DNA analysis, fingerprint analysis, ballistic analysis, toxicology, and digital forensics, to collect and analyze evidence. They work closely with law enforcement agencies, lawyers, and other experts to build a comprehensive picture of the events leading up to the incident and to identify the individuals responsible. Forensic investigation plays a critical role in the criminal justice system by helping to establish the facts of a case and to ensure that the guilty are brought to justice while the innocent are protected. It is an essential tool for investigating and solving crimes, identifying victims, and bringing closure to families and communities affected by tragic events. Crime scene investigation (CSI) is the process of collecting and analyzing physical evidence from a crime scene to determine what happened and who was involved. The primary goal of CSI is to identify and preserve all evidence related to the crime, and to ensure that it is collected in a way that maintains its integrity and reliability. The CSI process typically involves several stages, including securing and isolating the crime scene, documenting the scene through photographs and sketches, searching for and collecting physical evidence, and analyzing and interpreting the evidence. The evidence may include items such as fingerprints, DNA samples, blood stains, hair and fiber samples, and footprints. CSI is a multidisciplinary field that requires a variety of skills and expertise, including forensic science, criminology, and law enforcement. CSI teams may include forensic scientists, police officers, crime scene technicians, and other specialists who work together to collect and analyze evidence. The results of a CSI investigation can be critical in identifying suspects and bringing them to justice. However, the accuracy and reliability of the evidence collected during CSI are also subject to scrutiny in court, so it is essential that the process is conducted carefully and methodically. Top of form. Crime scene investigation (CSI) involves several steps that are typically followed by investigators to ensure that all evidence is properly collected, analyzed, and interpreted. Here are the basic steps involved in CSI. 1. Secure and isolate the crime scene. The first step is to secure the crime scene to prevent any contamination or destruction of evidence. 1. This involves setting up barriers, cordoning off the area, and restricting access to authorized personnel only. 2. Document the scene. The next step is to document the crime scene through photographs, videos, sketches, and notes. 2. This helps to create a visual record of the scene and to identify the location and position of evidence. 3. Search for and collect physical evidence. Investigators search for and collect physical evidence that may be related to the crime, such as fingerprints, DNA samples, blood stains, and other trace evidence. 3. The evidence is carefully collected and preserved to ensure that it maintains its integrity and reliability. 4. Analyze and interpret the evidence. Once the evidence is collected, it is analyzed and interpreted by forensic scientists and other experts to determine its relevance and significance to the case. 4. This may involve testing, comparison, and other analytical techniques to identify potential suspects and build a case against them. 5. Report and present findings. Finally, the findings of the CSI investigation are reported and presented in court as evidence. 5. Investigators may be required to testify about their methods and findings, and the accuracy and reliability of the evidence may be subject to scrutiny by the court. CSI is a complex and demanding process that requires a high level of skill, expertise, and attention to detail. By following these basic steps, investigators can ensure that all evidence is properly collected, analyzed, and interpreted to help solve crimes and bring those responsible to justice.